لبيك لبيك لا شريك.
National Hajj Commission has made the necessary for your comfort.
The preparation is very good.
I'm very happy, extremely happy, because this is my first time.
And I prepare to follow the rules and regulations given to me.
اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك له. لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك لبيك والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك لبيك اللهم لبيك.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. This is As You Answer the Call, a program that keeps you abreast of the activities of the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON, and its stakeholders. I am Rashida Abubakar, your regular anchor. Glad to be with you once again on the program. Information and communication technology, ICT, is very central to the effective management and administration of Hajj and Umrah. To this end, the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON, is leaving nothing to chance in ensuring that all its operations and other activities are fully digitalized, in tune with international best practices. Our Spotlight segment will focus on the Commission's digital transformation drive and its effect on the Hajj industry. Also in the package are our regular segments such as NAHCON News Diary and Making the Hajj. We shall also get to know the winner of last week's quiz. Details of these and more in the course of the program. Don't go away.
Every Muslim is a potential pilgrim. To make the Hajj possible for the Ummah, the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON, is running a Hajj savings scheme through Jaiz Bank. The scheme allows depositors to gradually save for the Hajj over a period of time. Registration into the Hajj savings scheme is ongoing for all Muslims. Muslims wishing to perform Hajj can be enrolled into the scheme through the following outlets: NAHCON offices across the country, state pilgrims welfare boards, agencies and commissions, any branch of Jaiz Bank in the country. Enrollment can also be done directly by logging into dedicated sites for the scheme. Let's participate and support the Hajj savings scheme for better Hajj services.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. We'll begin the program with the news diary. In the lineup, NAHCON gets new commissioner representing Southeast, and CSO applauds Saudi Ministry on early preparations for the 2023 Hajj exercise. Details of these and more shortly. Stay with us.
The Senate has confirmed the appointment of Dr. Suleiman Aga Afipo as a commissioner to represent Southeast Zone at the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON.
Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The nomination of Dr. Suleiman Aga Afipo is hereby confirmed as a commissioner representing the Southeast Zone in the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria. Congratulations to him.
Dr. Suleiman Afipo was confirmed by the Senate on Tuesday, the 29th November 2022, following his nomination by President Muhammad Buhari in a letter sent to the Senate on the 21st July 2022. Dr. Suleiman is replacing Alhaji Ibrahim Obonnaya Ama, who until his death in November last year was the commissioner representing Southeast Zone at NAHCON. Until his appointment, Dr. Afipo was a director at Global Islamic Research Institute, Abuja. Meanwhile, the Independent Hajj Reporters, a civil society organization that reports and monitors Hajj operations in Nigeria, has commended the Saudi Ministry of Hajj and Umrah for making early preparations for the 2023 Hajj. The commendation was contained in a statement issued by the National Coordinator of the Independent Hajj Reporters, Malam Ibrahim Mohammed. He said that as part of the preparations, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has begun reaching out to Hajj participating countries in order to develop an all-inclusive policy and guidelines for the forthcoming Hajj exercise. Early issuance of 2023 Hajj guidelines, he said, will assist Hajj missions from Hajj participating countries to marshal their operational plans towards a hitch-free exercise. In other news, officials of the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON, and the Saudi Arabian Ministry of Hajj and Umrah have scheduled to meet on 21st December 2022 as part of preparations for the 2023 Hajj exercise. A press statement issued by NAHCON's Public Affairs Officer, Hajia Fatima Sanda Usara, says the outcome of the meeting will pave way for the signing of the 2023 Hajj Memorandum of Understanding between the two countries. In another development, principal officers of the Hajj Training Institute of Nigeria have assumed office in preparations for the commencement of academic programs. Former Vice-Chancellor of Ibrahim Badamasi University, Lappai, Professor Muhammad Nasiru Maiturare, is the interim rector of the institute, while Ibrahim Abubakar Jalingo is the registrar. The Executive Secretary of Kaduna State Pilgrims Welfare Agency, Dr. Yusuf Yakubu, says arrangements have been completed for the airlifting of Umrah pilgrims from the Kaduna International Airport, beginning from the 2023 Ramadan season. The Executive Secretary disclosed this at a meeting in Kaduna with stakeholders. Dr. Yusuf commended the Governor of Kaduna State, Malam Nasiru El-Rufai, for giving the agency go-ahead to commence the exercise, saying that it will serve as an opportunity for the state to boost its economy and attract more investors for the development of Hajj and Umrah. The agency has since sent a delegation to Kano to discuss the modalities of the airlift operations with some airline companies.
If you're just tuning in, the program is As You Answer the Call, a sponsored program by the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON, to keep you informed about the activities of the Commission and other Hajj-related matters. Tonight on our Spotlight segment, we shall be talking about the ICT division of the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON, and its efforts to develop softwares and applications that will further enhance the operations of the Commission. This and more shortly. Keep watching.
لبيك لبيك اللهم لبيك 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 اللهم لبيك 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 اللهم لبيك.
To discharge its mandate diligently and in line with international best practices, the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON, is according the issue of information technology all the seriousness it deserves, and in order to ease Hajj administration and management in Nigeria. Sheikh Suleiman Momo, who is the Commissioner in charge of Policy, Research, Information, Statistics and Library Services at NAHCON, says besides being the global norm, the digitization of Hajj operations comes with a lot of benefits.
It is one of the cardinal policy of this administration to ensure that we digitalize Hajj operations in Nigeria. As a matter of fact, any institution, any organization in the Hajj industry that is not digitalizing is gradually phasing out of Hajj business. It's gradually phasing out of Hajj operations. Because even the Saudi Arabia, the way and manner they are going about Hajj now is purely digital. And only recently, as part of our own drive, we have long neck deep inside digitalization. We have digitalized a lot of aspects, account automation, a lot of things that we now do through this digitalization policy.
Some of these innovations have enhanced and complemented the Commission's efforts in forging partnership with Saudi authorities for effective service delivery to Nigerian pilgrims.
They have introduced this this visa management something, such that with the instruments that they are put in place to achieve ease in Hajj, you can, in the comfort of your room, run all your Hajj activities, Umrah activities, and then you just pick up your bag and go to Saudi Arabia. All the strenuous, stringent, and bottlenecks have all been removed by digitalization. So we are not left out. Like as I speak to you, we are having a team that will soon be in Saudi Arabia, first week of next month or so, by Allah's grace, to go and meet with the Saudi Minister of Hajj through the Hulul. Hulul is an ICT company that is one of those, it's a Saudi-based ICT company that is providing these services of Umrah and which is also of course going to dovetail into Hajj activities. They are to partner with some chosen ICT companies in Nigeria and other countries across the world to ensure that this process of digitization is through which we now do all our activities.
The Commissioner further talks about some initiatives that, when fully implemented, will go a long way in addressing the problems of unlicensed and unregistered tour operators, among other issues. The brain behind the digital transformation drive at NAHCON is the ICT division. It conceived, developed, and actualized all the applications and softwares needed to facilitate service delivery to prospective pilgrims in Nigeria. Zakaria Utanimu, head of software applications development, along with the acting head of website management unit of the Commission, shed more light on the digital transformation drive at NAHCON.
Immediately, the current board, which is the fourth board, assumed office. The first thing they did was to come up with a plan. They called that plan digital transformation. So, in developing that plan, we worked together with National NIDA. So, in developing, coming up with a plan, that plan is a holistic plan of transforming the entire, both internal and external operations of the Commission to become automated. That means they will become digital processes and more efficient without necessarily the use of manual, that means pens and paper. So everything will become digital. Now, in so doing, after that plan has been developed, we had milestones, that means some sets of objectives across various timelines, which the entire project is to be executed. Currently, we've gone quite far, as I can see. From the internal operations, we've achieved what they call an automated financial system. That means whereby the process of payment and recording payment can be done using what's it called, an electronic means. So the project has been deployed since 2020, but it's gradually getting adopted inside the Commission, as its use is gradual, which is common with every new process or system you bring into an organization.
They have really tried by trying to implement the digital transformation, which we have seized opportunity to upgrade the National Hajj Commission website and also create an application for Hajj Guide. This upgrade is in line with NIDA policy, which we were able to change the domain name of National Hajj Commission from nigeriahajj.gov.ng to nahcon.gov.ng. And then we have implemented certain changes to our website, which we hope that intended pilgrims and stakeholders we make good use.
Some of these applications now in use at the Commission include the Global Positioning System, GPS, and the e-Directorate system, both of which have transformed and enhanced several aspects of Hajj management.
Some of the systems we've developed in-house includes what we call the GPS application, the e-Directorate application. The GPS application, from the name GPS, Global Positioning System, is an application used during Hajj operation while we are there in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Is an application even the pilgrims are encouraged to use. What it does is to start with all the strategic sites, locations like Haram, like what's it called, Haram, Medina, Mecca, like their tents in Muna, like their accommodation in Mecca. All the strategic locations are already registered in that application. So anybody that has a smartphone, what he can easily do is he just logs into the application. If he's lost anywhere in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and the way that country works is they have internet, availability of internet service virtually everywhere. So you can just log into the system. Once you log into the application, it will guide you to your destination, wherever you intend to go. Then the e-Directorate is an application like a telephone directory. Now what we did is we decided to collate all stakeholders like state officials, NAHCON officials, even other officials from some special committees like the medical teams or what have you. All their details are on that portal, so that once a pilgrim is in distress, if he logs into that application, you'll be able to access all this information.
Hajj management and administration is almost 100% digital. This therefore makes it imperative for prospective pilgrims and stakeholders attune themselves to the use of online services for efficient service delivery.
Now Hajj is electronic, it's ICT, it's e-compliance. I advise all intending pilgrims to acquaint themselves with anything that has to do with ICT or anything that has to do with computer related, so that it will make our job easier.
The National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON, has within a short period of time fully digitalized most of its operations, and this will go a long way in ensuring that Nigerian pilgrims get value for their money.
لبيك اللهم لبيك.
Lessons learned from this year are meant to serve as an experience to make it better next year. We already started the strategy and the plan for next year's Hajj. We know that Allah's willing, it will be much more better than the experience that has just ended.
لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة.
MashaAllah. Coming up next is making the Hajj. Tonight, Malama Fatima Lamini continues the discussion on Hajj as one of the pillars of Islam. Let's hear her.
لبيك لبيك اللهم لبيك 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 اللهم لبيك.
Tonight on Making the Hajj, Malama Fatima Laminu continues the discussions on Hajj as a pillar of Islam.
Hajj is very important in the life of a Muslim.
What should a prospective pilgrim do before embarking on this sacred journey?
What is expected of a potential or an intending pilgrim for him? Having all those things, the financial capability, having a free mind, ikhlas, because you have to build it on piety and ikhlas. Going there because of Allah, not for show up, not for telling people that I've done Hajj for so time, or this year I'm going for Hajj, this and that. No, because you have to, make a firm intention that you are going to fulfill a right that is upon you, and then you are doing it because of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with all sense of humility.
Seeking knowledge about Hajj rights is also an important part of the operations.
Whatever you are doing in Islam, you must know why I am doing this. what is the beginning and what Allah wants me to, do it. So we cannot just do it on the mere saying or just your free thinking, this and that. You must abide by the rules and regulations of the Quran and the teaching of the Prophet ﷺ. Because
the Islamic scholar further says,
the Rasul ﷺ says, "Khudha anni manasikakum." He say, learn from me, the rites of your Hajj. And he is our role model. So we have to follow strictly what he said without, innovation, without anything. We have to follow what he teach us, then for us to have a maximum reward and acceptable Hajj.
Lessons of Hajj are usually reflected in the character of the pilgrim even after the Hajj.
Hajj is a pointer to your character. You don't need anyone to interpret for you. The moment you come back from Hajj, your characters that you will start portraying determines whether your Hajj has been accepted or not. Because if you come back someone that will go to Jannah, definitely you'll be found amongst the people that are practicing or doing what the people of Jannah, that resembles the peoples of Jannah.
Hajj is an act of worship requiring physical and mental preparations in order to earn more rewards.
Now it's time to know the winner of last week's quiz and the question for this week. Good luck.
لبيك لبيك اللهم لبيك.
Welcome to the quiz segment. The question in the last episode was, how many times did the Prophet ﷺ perform Hajj and Umrah in his lifetime? The correct answer is, he performed Hajj once and Umrah 4 times. The winner is Shakira Adeniran from Lagos State. She provided the answer ahead of others. Shakira Adeniran will be contacted on how NAHCON will reach her with the prize she won. A quiz winner will get 25,000 Naira cash prize. This is part of NAHCON's effort in social investment in Nigeria. Now to the quiz for this week, and the question is, mention the month in which the Holy Prophet ﷺ performed all his Umrah. Again, mention the month in which the Holy Prophet ﷺ performed all his Umrah. Text your answer to the number showing on your screen. The winner will be the first person whose correct answer is received. All answers should carry the name and location of sender. Good luck and happy viewing.
Once again, good luck to you. Up next are your messages.
Hassan Remawa sent in the first message. It reads, the program as you answer the call educates us. I learned so much from it about Hajj and Umrah. Jazakumullahu khair. Rabiu Umar from Kano State sent the second message. It says, Assalamu alaikum. I appreciate NAHCON for this program. May Allah bless and protect all those contributing to its production.
This is where we draw the curtain on today's program. See you same time next week with another edition of the program. But before we go, remember that you can send your messages, comments, observations and questions through our mobile phone number and other social media platforms. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا